The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And a look at the stats for Jordan Clarkson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for Utah: Collins and Kessler there in the middle. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Smooth in at the 2-guard spot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go. Here's Fox. Utah grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Vassell. Sinks the tray.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Collins outside. George outside. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Markkanen misses. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Wembanyama, Vassell outside, down low. Smooth, shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
An 8-point differential. George passes to Kessler. Here's Sexton to the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
George against Fox. Beyond the arc. Smooth, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Sochan, the basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Kessler with it. Markkanen outside. To the left wing. And here's Collins for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Inside. And stolen by Sexton. It's Markkanen on the wing. Pass to Kessler. Misses from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Smooth shot is good. Smooth's got his second basket of the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Kessler finds George. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 7. Sochan with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Here's Vassell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Vassell's got 5 points.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
George passes to Markkanen. Here's Collins. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Vassell's shot is good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's George. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Smooth. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler. Well, when you were a player, Richard, did you enjoy the early part of the season?
I loved the early part of the season. All the things that you worked on during the summer, you get to implement them at the start of the season. You get to see who was putting in work. That's the part that makes the game fun.
Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Jazz trail by 12. And here's George. Still no points. Clarkson for three. Sochan with a rebound. Here's Smooth. And it's blocked by Kessler. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Kessler. Fox against George. Fox, that's good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Shoots. George, no good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
To the paint. Here's Smooth. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Jazz trail by 16. Clarkson outside. Vassell against Markkanen. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson for three. Hits the trifecta.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Here's Smooth. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Markkanen outside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Releases. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Clarkson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I like the readiness of Clarkson. Always prepared to hoist up a shot.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Fox. And there's another one for the Spurs.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. 15-point game. Markkanen inside. Covered by Wembanyama. Clarkson outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
George scanning the floor. Markkanen outside. Pass to George. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Kessler. Shot from 16. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Kessler. Clarkson's got 7 points. Spurs lead by 15. Smooth, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Now George. No made baskets yet. Pass to Clarkson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A line change here. Timeout called by Greg Popovich, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Magic, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Collier is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward position. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Sexton. Offline with a 3. Spurs lead by 17. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Sensabaugh. The Jazz again can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Sochan outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 11. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Now here's Fox. Defense is right there. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Smooth's got 19 points.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Clarkson. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Spurs have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Sochan. And they pick up 2. Sohan's got his second basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires for 3. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 5.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Fox outside. Out to the wing. Here's Smooth. Connects again from distance.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. There's the drive. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Smooth. Offensive board. Sochan. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's Clarkson. Last game, 26 points for him. To the inside. Here's Filipowski. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Pass to Smooth. Launches a 3. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker." Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Smooth. Takes the 3, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 11. To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Smooth. Checked by Sexton. Smooth, no good. Picked it out of midair. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smooth. Smooth's got 30 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Down low. Here's Smooth. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Smooth. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Smooth's got 38 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
George passes to Collins. Will it go? And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tougher defense. To check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
Free throw good from Sexton. And San Antonio making a change here. Bassey's checked in. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Spurs shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's Smooth. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Sexton. Markkanen from long range. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Sohan, the pass to Fox. Driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 8.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Right side, Sexton puts it up from 12. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Over to the left wing. Here's Smooth. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Smooth's got 43 points.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
To the paint. Can't get it to fall. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Sexton goes in.
Just a flashy move by Sexton, speeding past the defense and slamming it home.
Fox against George. Fox, the pass to Smooth. From outside the arc. Kessler with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Driving inside. Picked his pocket. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Fox, that's good. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
George passes to Kessler. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Smooth. And the 3 off target. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Markkanen for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Markkanen's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. San Antonio with the ball. To the inside. Smooth shot is good.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Who poked away. Here's Smooth. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
52 seconds left in the first half. George against Fox. Outside Sexton. This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for Utah, they're shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Pass to Smooth. The 3-ball. He got it again. Sensational.
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And the top 5 is Baylor, Harden, Kobe, MJ, and that guy at the top, Chamberlain. And that is NBA royalty.
And so the San Antonio Spurs making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the 3, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. These can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Smooth in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Now here's George. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. And he lobs it up top. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 12 points.
Credit to Vassell for staying active.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Five to shoot. Kessler, a screen on Fox. George for 3. And he stays with it. From outside, off the mark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Outside Sexton. And rejected.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Gotta pick it up.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Pass to Sexton. Shot to stop the run. Tipped.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Here's Sohan. Hits the 3-pointer. He has 7.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Fox, that's good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And the Jazz with possession here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to George. Pass to Sexton. Driving in. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's on offense. Here is San Antonio. Right now on a 14-0 run. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Sexton misses.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Fox. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
George outside. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Throws it up high, and stolen by Markkanen. George outside. Collins with a screen on Fox. Nice shot by George.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Down low. And got it! Another basket!
And what's another 60-point game for him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he's now within reach of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Markkanen from long range. Smooth grabs the miss. Smooth's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Vassell. Pass to Markkanen.
Spurs 5. Second personal foul.
Here's Smooth. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Bassey. Inside. And another one! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. So the Jazz 5 right now. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the 1. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Wesley to the right side. There's the triple. Smooth shot is good. Smooth's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Collins outside. All alone. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Now for an update on Keldon Johnson's injury, we'll go to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the Spurs athletic trainer. After examining the foot, he said it was pretty clear this was a sprained toe. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate, so it's nice for us and especially his teammates to get some facts.
The 3 from Sexton. The shot that time not on target.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Smooth pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Wesley. Here's Smooth. And it's good! He hits another one!
What a game from him! 72 points!
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Sexton, that's good.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
To the wing on the left. Here's Smooth. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collins. Now here's George. 3-pointer. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Smooth. Checked by Sexton. And he gets the bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Wesley. To the paint. And stolen by Sexton. Up top, Collins. Pass to George. From behind the arc. Bassey pulls it in.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
To the inside. Here's Smooth. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just run. We see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.